Hello and welcome back for another video here on FPLcrisp. In today's video, we're going to be looking at our lineup heading into game week 31. But before then, a recap on game week 30. If there's any week we want to be forgetting in a hurry, that would be game week 30, as we saw our points way below the average points for the game week and few returns, with the highest points in our ranks on 9 points from Hurricane. And now, very likely that Marcus Rashford will be out for a very long time. So we'll have to be making some changes to the team. Now, looking into game week 31. We'll be hoping we can get Erling Haaland back into our team as soon as possible. But for now, our team looks like this with Ramsdale in between the sticks. Ramsdale faces West Ham in their game week 31 fixture. For some time now, it has actually been looking like we might be needing to change Ramsdale for another goalkeeper. Someone has come to mind is Ederson, as Man City has actually been keeping quite a good number of low goals conceded. In our defense, we'll be seeing Trippier, Pinnock, and Chilwell. However, we're very likely to be making a change to one of these players, and it has to most likely be Ben Chilwell, who is in the Chelsea side, has not been performing well in recent games, and we all know the story with that. So it's very certain that Chilwell will be having to leave the team. Our midfield sees Fernandez, Maitoma, Martin, and Martinelli. We all know, we've heard that Marcus Rashford is out for a few weeks. Quite sad, I must add. But we'll have to weather the storm. Knowing full well that the season is coming to an end now. It's time to pick up the pace and get good points before the end of the season. Fernandez faces Nottingham Forest away. To be an interesting game to see what Man U does, as they face Nottingham Forest, who has conceded 10 in their last 6 games. And knowing that Marcus Rashford is out, we could actually give this game to Fernandez to see what he does, to know if he will be remaining in the team or not. But more on that at the transfer section of this video. Maitoma was quite unfortunate in his game against Tottenham to seal his goal chopped off, and also a penalty claim not given. But this time around, we'll be facing Chelsea away. With the way Chelsea has been playing, even at Stamford Bridge, I don't think anyone could not score there. And Maitoma actually is actually a very good player who scores goals for Brighton of recent, very involved in attack, and will likely be hoping that he can score in the game against Chelsea. Martin definitely will very much likely be leaving the team this time around. He has not performed up to standard, and I think it's actually time we have to do something about his presence in the team. But more on that shortly. Martinelli, very unfortunate for us to bench him last game week, as he came out with 13 points, which would have actually seen our points tally increase tremendously as opposed to what it is. He looks to be in a very good form. Again, we'll be hoping he can deliver in his game, most likely for Arsenal against West Ham as the season is wrapping up. We all know Arsenal are very keen on winning the Premier League, and let's see what happens. In attack, we see Harry Kane, Ivan Toney, and Alexander Isak all came on the score sheet last time around, last game week. Harry Kane, we definitely will be hoping he can get a goal or a couple of returns in his game against Bournemouth. The game seems very favorable because Bournemouth will be playing in their stadium, and of course, we know what Hurricane is capable of in front of goal. Ivan Toney also in the team. However, we'll have to look at the possibility of getting him out of the team for a possible replacement, which we all know is going to be Erling Haaland, who will miss Leicester out, and he scored 2 goals. Alexander Isak has been playing well, although he's usually on rotation with Callum Wilson. Let's see what happens, as he has been involved in a lot of goals in recent game weeks. For now, our bench is Estopinian, Botman, and Marcus Rashford. Now let's head into our transfer plans. And top of our list on that is Erling Haaland. Of course, we know what he has been doing since the beginning of the season. 45 goals for Man City this season. Tremendous results. And he will be facing the Leicester side, who have been shipping in a lot of goals this game week 31. So that's definitely one to consider in your team, if you ask me. More so because if Haaland performs and you don't have him in your team, you are going to drop points in rank. And if he does perform and you have him in your team, you really won't get much. But that's every reason why you should have him in your team. For some time now, it has been under strong consideration why Ederson should be in the team. Ederson and Man City has been conceding less and less goals, and that's a very good thing if you ask me, as opposed to Ramsdale in our goal. But we'll talk more on that later. Primarily because Ederson will be having a blank game with 32, and we're planning to free hit in game with 34. So that's actually one to consider. Lastly, Saka could come in for Fernandez this game week. We know that Fernandez has not been performing well as we expected when we brought him into the team, and Saka has a game week 32. And of course, the game week 33 is actually going to be a difficult one for them because they'll be facing Man City. But for now, we'll worry about the game week 31 and 32. This is all from us at FPLcrisp. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more content in the future. Goodbye for now.